Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final chapter in this year's NBA story. It's game one of the finals. And our postseason coverage tonight is from Charlotte, as the Hornets will be playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, after a 6-game series in the conference finals, they now turn to the task at hand. One more team standing between them and an NBA championship. And here we go, the NBA Finals. 2 contenders, only one will hoist the championship trophy. Kenny, you've been in this position before. What are your nerves like at this point?
You know what? You're a little exhausted, Ernie, from everything that led up to this, but you're also rejuvenated because you know you just got one matchup left.
And this is everything you work for the whole season. You're here on a mission, and the mission is not complete until you get it done.
And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. We'll see Oklahoma City taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Taking a look at Charlotte, they're the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
And home court in the NBA Finals, no small feat. I mean, they put themselves in a strong position, but it only matters if they can come to play and respond tonight. No time for butterflies, guys. They've got to show why they're the top seed.
Exactly. Home court advantage means nothing, Greg, if you squander it away early in the series. I'm not saying that'll happen here, but nothing is easy when you're in the NBA Finals.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2, and it's Durant in at the small forward.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Waiters. Passes it to Durant. Off the pick. And the shot is good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And that one's good. Freak.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
We talked about game one and what it would mean to take it on the road. He said we're up against the best their conference has to offer. Taking this first game on the road would be a huge victory for us, but more importantly, we have to show them we're going to fight them every step of the way. Gentlemen?
All right, Doris. And so here's Charlotte after Dion Waiters getting his 3 to go. And it's Freak missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the evening. From deep three-point range, Waiters grabs the miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Westbrook kicks to Waiters. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Waiters got 5.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And a wide open look for Freak. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Waiters. Good D by Jones.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
Here's Freak. The long distance 3 is buried. He's got 14.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And Waiters kicks to Cantor. Pass to Westbrook. Oh, he jammed Freak! Wow!
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this, though.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Now here's Freak, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And that one's good. Freak.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Now here's Cantor. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak, number 1.
You know, you never know who will step up in the postseason and who might shut down or wilt under the pressure. But these two guys have put their teams on their backs, and they intend to win no matter what it takes.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Al Jefferson's checked in for Kaminsky. Cody Zeller comes in for Jones. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Peyton in for Fournier. And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. And the shot is good. 23 points for Freak.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Here's Morrow, uncovered. Again, the Thunder score. Charlotte leading by 4. Over to the wing. Here's Freak. And a miss there on the triple. 36 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Payne with it. He's against Zeller. Outside for Durant. Oklahoma City the rebound. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wants.
And that one's good. Freak.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's McGarry. Zeller grabs the board. Now here's Freak. That will count. Oh, a monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Simply fantastic.
Both these teams battled hard to win their conference. We asked Freak about the importance of winning his...
It's a big accomplishment for the team. It's a big testament to all our hard work this season. Oh, but we're not done yet. Not at all. We're going to have bigger goals in mind to meet, so I'm excited.
You know, Clark, how long can teams celebrate a conference? 4 now for Charlotte. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Mitch McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. Durant's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Payne in for Dion Waiters. Freak in at point guard. Kaminsky out there with Cody Zeller. Then there's Hairstyle. And it's Fournier in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Hornets 5. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers had a huge game. He ended with an amazing number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again. He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Freak. He's got 33 points, and talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Batum with the steal. Here's Kaminsky. Here's Freak. Drains it from 17 feet out. Freak's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Payne kicks to McGarry. There's 1:26 left now here in the second. Here's Durant. That one's off. Still out of sync. Hornets leading by 12. There's Freak. Lays it up and banks it in. Freak's got 38 points. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Payne dishes to Cantor. And he banks in the layup.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And that one's good. Freak.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Payne kicks to Westbrook. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Westbrook's got 14 points for the game.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
They set the pick. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Freak. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all. Just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
Here's Westbrook. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Hornets ahead as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cannon. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game. Waiters passes to Cannon. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
The dish to Waiters. Westbrook kicks to Cantor. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Westbrook. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Russell Westbrook is second. Fourth, Kevin Durant.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Jefferson's checked in for Kaminsky, and it's Payton in for Evan Fournier. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Adams checked in. It's Westbrook with the drive, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And folks, those are hops that you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Puts it up from 15. That one off the back iron and out.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Jones dishes to Jefferson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Hornets lead by 19. Waiters against Payton. Westbrook passes to Waiters. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. To the middle. Adams. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Adams has got his second bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's Freak missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He's frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Here's Westbrook. Durant with a wide open look. Hits the jumper in space. Durant's got his second basket. Charlotte leading by 15. Freak with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Here's Freak. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Jefferson against Durant. He dishes it to Westbrook. Back to Durant. Puts it up from 17. Kept alive. Here's Adams. That's good. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And that one's good. Freak.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets. Zeller is checked in for the Hornets. Batum comes in for Kid Gilchrist. Then for the Thunder, Mitch McGary's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Kicks it to Durant. From downtown, the shot is off.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Dishes to Payne. Here's McGary. He's covered by Zeller. McGary kicks to Morrow. Good. Morrow's got 11 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The ball. From deep. And that one's good. Freak. Freak's got 58.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Payne dishes to McGary. There's the feed to Morrow. The 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Payton kicks to Freak. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Freak's got 60.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Batum. And that one's good. 11 seconds left in the third. Payne with it. Durant for three. And released it in time, but it's...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets Kings team.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Charlotte leading by 20. Freak, he's in at the point. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Jones. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Lynn in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And Waiters kicks to Durant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Here's Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thunder trailing by 21. Now here's Waiters. Ibaka outside. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Freak. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night. Waiters passes to Westbrook. Cantor kicks to Durant. Down low, here's Ibaka, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
Hornets leading by 19. Here's Freak. Drills it from outside. Freak's got 6 in the quarter.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Let's go quickly.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Russell Westbrook. Timeout Charlotte.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Freak. The Hornets also with a sub. Freak's checked in for Jeremy Lin. And then for Oklahoma City, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Mitch McGary comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Waiters. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Westbrook, and that one's good. Freak.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Thunder trailing by 20. Here's Morrow. Feeds it to Westbrook. In the corner, McGary with it. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Mitch McGary.
That one is off. Waiters, he's checked in for the Thunder. Good on the second free throw.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now Doris Burke has an update for us on Al Jefferson.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Hornets' head athletic trainer. He said that he twisted his ankle and it's swelling up on him. Losing a player like him would be very hard to deal with at any juncture, but especially in the NBA Finals. Always have to hope for the best, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game one in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Hornets.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
And that produced great fruit for them in transition.
And what a huge standout performance it was. Poor Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Cody Zeller's checked in for Kaminsky. Batum comes in for Jones. Hairston, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Evan Fournier. And then for Oklahoma City, Mitch McGary's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Payne kicks to Waiters. Here's Morrow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. True on the 14-footer.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
And here's Charlotte. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Freak. Fires from deep. Bucket's good.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this one.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm